Test astronaut voice, over.
Test 1 2.
Test 1 2, over. Test 1 2, over. Test 1 2, over.
Test 1 2, over.
It's a lot of space. This is Bravo Lima Tango dash 4385. Quick hands. Getting ready for dive, over.
Oh. Fucking thing. Needs to go higher, but look, you won't come in unless you come right here. And a little, it's like a little planner on top because this is this thing. I can get it to go higher. I was looking at those lamps up there, but they
yeah, they don't.
they're really. I'll take a good look at them, see if I could fix them up. But all right, let's get going here. I want to thank the last subscription by Art Wonk. Art Wonk T. And a recent off-stream follow, Codera Software. This is awesome because this is the makers of this video game. After I've been reading about this video game for a while, I followed Codera Software because I thought it was a really nice idea for a video game, and now that I've been playing for a bit, it's really nicely executed too. So far, I'm really enjoying it. So it's a great pleasure to have a follow from Codera Software here, the maker of Delta V Rings of Saturn. Give a shout out to them. Codera Software. Yesterday we had our first play of I assume randomly, I think pretty sure it's a randomly generated name for your ship. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato dash 4385 Quick Hand is our current designation. I don't know if there's a way to change the ship name. I don't really mind it. But there's probably some way in there to change the ship name to a custom one, which could be nice too. Let's jump back in and see where we were. Yesterday I had to quit because we were invited for lunch very kindly. Amber's mom, right towards the end of my stream, I was going to keep streaming, but then since I had that certain invitation, I had to leave quickly. I didn't see an option to save the game. I think you can probably only save the game in the station. So we hadn't really gone deep into the rings. And I hadn't mined anything, so it shouldn't be a big problem if we start the station again. But let's see what happens. I'm going to click on Bravo Lima Tango or Bacon, Lettuce, Tomato 4385 Quick Hand and see what happens. Over. We have a crew of 4. I think a pilot, a mechanic, a geologist, and I think they call it an astrogator, which is the, I guess what Spock would do. Or was it Sulu or Chekhov? I think Spock was mainly and Data in the Next Generation were the officers of the ship responsible for navigation. So yeah, I think we're at the station. I think you only save at the station, which is an interesting, it's a nice little touch, makes it a bit of a roguelike. The dock occupied, there we are. Pre-flight inspection is okay, that's pretty cool. The logs, yeah, here we go. We had hired Anna Reed, Emily Yang, and Kay Lau. And we have a bit of we had repaired. Done some repairs on our nuclear reactor. It was the onboard computer maybe that got fried up by that pirate ship. We also had installed a new a microwave beam. Hey, and it's AKO Nora. How's it going, Nora? Alpaca Valley to Pigeon Plate. How are you? Do you copy? I played a demo of this, didn't get into it. Alpaca Valley, this is Pigeon Plate. Good to have you with us. I'm doing alright. I played this for the first time yesterday on stream, and for the very first time the other day, the demo. I'm enjoying it. About to go into another dive. How are you doing? Over. Don't know if that sound effect worked. I'm working on something that makes my voice sound more like an Apollo astronaut. The one thing I have to get done that I'm having trouble with is the Kindar tones. The little beep. Because when you press the button to transmit, like you press the button to transmit, the NAS emissions would have a Kindar tone at a certain, an oscillator at a certain frequency. And then when you release the button, it will play another tone at another frequency. Just to know that for Capcom down in Houston, to know that the transmission... Ow! I keep hitting my... Whenever I cross my legs, I keep hitting my ankle on this, excuse me, fucking piece of wood. I wish I could remove it, but I'm just gonna have to move the whole table over. I think I'll do that next stream. Thank you. Thank you, Nora. Hope you've been okay. It's been complicated here. Our life has been basically thrown a bit upside down. We're kind of used to it. It's happened before. It's happened again. So plan now is to move away from New York City. After 7 years there, a change and not having to pay that New York City rent will be welcome. But there's a lot of work to be done. Until then, that's over. I'm going to be streaming from this laptop when I can. Means a smaller screen on the side here. Smaller little weird camera array view here. I decided to put the chat up here in the follow so it moves to the side a bit, and we'll see what happens. And games that have to work on the Mac. Hence, Delta V Rings of Saturn. Here we go. Let's launch. I'm just gonna do a regular. And this is cool. That what I like about this game is all based on real science. I was looking at the Wikipedia page for Saturn the other day, and all this stuff here is real. Keeler Gap is real. These rings are made of, you know, pieces of moons and stuff that didn't make it. They didn't form into the planet. They got kind of obliterated and.
Commander Skywalker, do you copy? This is Rogue 2.
Hey Tim, was the volume pretty low on that? It sounded a little low to me, but maybe it's high, and that's another thing about streaming from the Mac. The volume control is a bit of a hell, funnily enough. I thought it'd be simpler on the Mac, but it's actually, maybe I'm just used to the PC ways of doing things. Good to see you, Tim. Thanks for dropping by. How's your holiday going? I saw that you're taking a bit of a break. Whoa, and a sub from Tim for 15 months. Thank you so much. An applause for Timmy Thumb. Thank you so much for that sub. Is my applause working? Oh, I don't think my applause is working. How about this? Is that working? Over. Weird. Yeah, applause not working, but I'll take a look at it a little later. I appreciate that, Tim. Thank you so much for subscribing and hanging out for so long here. Back from vacation. It was good for you? Good. That's good. So it's probably just for me that I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to manage my volume controls here on the Mac when streaming from the Mac. You got back earlier this week? Cool. All right. Well then, yeah, I'll find you again, I guess, on Mondays and Wednesdays if that's still the schedule. I have to really put down on my notebook so I can drop by more often now. It's just been upside down here for a while. Things are, you know, the ship. We basically took a hit to the engine room. We got a hit to the rudder. We lost the rudder. We lost the sails, the solar sails. We lost everything. So we're floating a bit in space, like going around with no control, but slowly we're managing to get in control. We're drifting a lot, but here, let's allow drift here. We're drifting a lot, but we're starting to be able to head into a particular direction again. That's gonna mean move away from a huge city to a tiny one, from a tiny apartment to a large house. Big change, but as I was saying, we're used to it. So we're used to. We generally travel pretty light. You know, the only furniture we own is a sofa, 2 desks, one that was given by to us by my kind friend Marcus in New York City, and a couple of chairs. That's it. Everything else is books, clothes, cameras, and computers. So it's not too much. We'll be able to rent a U-Haul and come down here. Not to the rings, I'm talking about real life here. A move from New York City to Michigan. So, look at this. Let's try to get to these tall waves here. These things, these like mountain-looking things, are caused by gravitational, like oscillations from the gravity of moons around Saturn. Here near the Keeler Gap. So if there's the gravity, a moon passing by a little bit above this ring, then it's gonna pull that stuff up from the ring towards the moon, something like that, you know. I'm kind of making it up a little bit, but I've been reading the Wikipedia page for Saturn and its rings, and this game is based on all that stuff, so it's pretty cool. Set around 200 years in the future. It's about over 200 years in the future. 2273 October. It's nice that you have ISO dates there. And the 2nd of October 2273. Maybe we will be mining the rings of Saturn by then with a base at Enceladus, which is I think the moon, which is I think has currently the greatest chance of harboring life potentially, and a lot of water under the surface, which is, you know, where there's water there's life generally, for humans that is. We haven't yet found I don't think we found yet an organism that, or a life form that doesn't need water, but I may be wrong about that. I don't know. I haven't kept up. All right, let's dive. Go. How much is that gonna cost? 75,000. Let's stop the drift a little bit so that we can move around here. Let's go a little bit. See, the furthest to the right you go in the ring, the more money it costs. Something to, you know, it's a gameplay thing, but it's also, you know, we probably have to do all sorts of crazy calculations to avoid hitting anything. And so let's just, we don't have that much money, you have 90 grand. Let's just get close, but not that close to the ring. And I wonder if the ring keeps moving as we're there. I think it probably does. Let's spend about 20 grand to get over here, to get pretty close to that mountain, okay? We only found ammonia-loving Thargoids. By the way, someone mentioned that I was considered a deserter from your Empire and Elite. And I said I just had to go AWOL. Fog said AWOL stands for something that I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't a desertion. It was unforeseen events had to pull me away from my gaming PC. And from streaming, but I will be back. I miss Elite, I miss all those games, okay? Launching. That's true, ammonia-loving Thargos. Is there something on Earth that thrives of ammonia? Or didn't they have some sort of deep ocean creatures that lived on a different that consumed a different substance than water, than H2O to live? I seem to remember something about that, but maybe I'm wrong. And it's been a long time since I did biology class. That was in middle school for me. I didn't become a biologist, so I stopped there. Once in a while I read about some things in the New Yorker or whatever other decent publication I can get my hands on.
Commander Skywalker, do you copy? This is Rogue 2.
Good morning. Nice of you guys to drop by.
Galactic Cat, I copy loud and clear. This is Hypertext Hero. Good morning to you. How are you? Over.
All right. Good to see you. How are things going? Here things are going. I was just talking about how the ship is slowly getting back on some sort of course. It's been oh, here you go. Look, we're not far from the mountain there, from that dense ice area, higher ice area. Very nice touch, this visual feed up here. This is like from the station, from I think Encelada's main base or Encelada's station, where it's called. It's like it has like a long-range camera pointing to the vicinity of the rings where we are. And when we fire our thrusters, there's a brief delay because that's the speed of light. I think that's modeling the speed of light. But there's a brief delay, and then you see a little... oh, watch out, don't hit this thing. You see a brief delay, and then you see it on the visual feed. Pretty cool. I'm alright. Hey, Raz. How's it going? I just thought, chat, I saw Raz at Futura light stream just a little while ago. Yeah, Galaxy, I'm alright. It's been a really rough few weeks, but we're doing alright. Thank you. Big move coming from New York City, from the big city to Michigan. That's gonna happen. So we're probably gonna live half the time in Michigan. And look at that, we have those H2O. This information here, it wasn't here before. Now that we hired that, I think it was the geologist, now we get to see this information, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna be living half the time. That's the plan, at least, you know. Everything is in flux, everything is in motion, like the universe. Everybody was doing stuff. Here comes Raz with Rambo versus computers. That's how I feel sometimes, Raz. Thank you for redeeming that, Raz. It's been a while. I'm glad those things are still working. There are more videos coming. I had an idea for a Schwarzenegger one, finally. I've been wanting an Arnie one. I couldn't think of something, but... Hey, Shipa! That's how I feel today at work. And Shipa in the house, too, with the hype. Hello, Copter. Good day, Shipa. How are things going in the Netherlands? The lands of the great engineers and astronomers. Holland, the Netherlands. I think Holland is a part of the Netherlands. It's not the whole Netherlands. Although in Brazil, they don't call it Netherlands, they call it Holland. Hollanda. I miss the Netherlands. I have to go there, and when I do, we do have to have a few beers, some French fries, and some magic. Lex gets us correct. Alright. Should we keep moving to the right towards that, let's keep, instead of mining too much here, I want to go see what that, those, because I think there is a drift. The rings are moving below us, I think. So I want to try to get to those tall, mountain there on the rings. These are, I think these are the A rings. Are A the outermost rings or their innermost? I always forget that. I learned about that a bit of Elite, but I forget. Get some herring. Oh, yeah. Take me with you. You know Dutch? Dude, could have a whole meetup there. You know, we got our main, our moderators here, our main connections there. Galaxic Cat and Shipa. You speak some Dutch. Raz Wasabi is in the Caribbean. Is it the Indies? What are they called? Those island chains? Yeah, the Dutch were around there. You know, they came to New York. New York was almost, because the language almost became Dutch instead of English there. You know, it was pretty close. Oh, good. Here, just got off work, fed the cat, now myself. Nice. Herring, 1R. All right, cool. ABC Island on the A, Aruba, right? I have to go there someday. My dad lived in St. Lucia for like 3 years in the 70s, the early 70s. I've always heard lovely things about that part of the world. The only time I've been around that part of the world is in a fictional... Well, Microsoft Flight Simulator, I've done a few flights around there. But I... and then in... what was that game called? Pirates. Sid Meier's Pirates. Anyone here ever play that? That was a good game. I mean, it was set in a fictional version of that, I think, but you know. My grammar's level 5 out of 100, don't mind me. No worries, Raz. You made yourself understood. My grammar can suffer a lot too. But it's alright. We got Sheepa here to keep us on our toes. Just to keep us well, you know, it's good to have people that get all the details right. And people that are more like seat of the pants and a combination of both. Oh shit. See that I managed to I still hit my ship, but I did manage to break up that ice thing with my thruster trying to stop. Oh, this is like, this game is, I really like this little mouth on this thing because it reminds me of this game called Dig Dug that I played as a kid. Whoa, a subscription by Sheepa. Thank you so much, Sheepa, for that subscription. Unfortunately, I don't have my guitar here with me, so I can't play guitar right now. I can't play a little lick like I usually do for a little riff for the subs. We'll get back to that eventually. I'm sort of going seat of the pants here. I had to sort of set up OBS for the Mac. And that's going right now. 15-month streak, 18-month and a 15-month streak. Amazing. I think that means I think I have to do another badge. And I have those emails I have to do. There's so much to do on my to-do list. There's that plane I have to paint for Sheepa. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's an Italy Microsoft Flight Simulator update that I'm excited about. There's a Mosquito 4R2 Sturmovik. There's who knows what the heck's happening in DCS. I saw an F-15E Strike Eagle. I used to play Jane's F-15. That was a fun game. Grammar gets hard. Ooh, what the music changes. I mean, there's danger here. Oh shit. Something's going on. Something's coming towards me, I think. Let's keep moving. Is it pirates? I found an escape card. I tried clawing it. Oh, and a gift from Sheepa. Oh man, the Galactica. Thank you so much, Sheepa. Appreciate you guys so much. My two moderators here. I met Sheepa in Elite while I was flying with Kerr, I think, a while back, and then introduced me to Galaxia, and it's just been wonderful. And Echo Nora with another sub. Thanks so much, Nora. I really appreciate it. Once things are a little... Oh, there goes my ship. Once things are a little bit more settled in our real life ship here, I do want to return the favor to you all. Especially by doing regular streams again. And guess what? If we move here, oh shit! One good thing that's gonna happen is when we lost one of our things from the cargo hold. All this is simulated here, the inertia. So if you have something in the cargo hold and you're going the wrong way, you know, you have the cargo hold open, you're going backwards, it'll fly out of it. But I do want, if we move here, as we 90% chance will, there will be more regular streams, and we may realize a couple of dreams. One, trying to stream full time, which will be easier when you're not paying New York City rent, or almost full time, definitely more than what we've been doing. And two, I'll talk about that a little bit. Let me try to pay attention a little bit here. Oh, Jesus. By the gods. Maybe I should just let the little H2O water thing go, huh? Oh, let's get it. Yay, confetti. I'm excited for DCS Atlantic New Mountains. Yeah, I'm so excited about that because that will be the closest video game map ever made to where I was born. I was born in the south of Brazil, and you know, it's not that close, but it's closer than Europe and all these other places where I've been flying for so long. So it would be nice to fly in the Atlantic, if in the South Atlantic and South, and finally have a flight simulator, a combat flight simulator map in South America. I'm very excited about that. Did I miss anything in the chat? I'm getting spoiled, thank you. Can you fly there already, the DCS Atlantic, or is it I think it's still they just give glimpses of it, right? Not that I know of. Copy that, Raz. So tough day at work today, huh? Yeah, so two things would happen here. If and when we move here. Well, one, we wouldn't be living here permanently. Maybe because, you know, the winters are really tough in Michigan. And my mom is getting on a bit. She's in Italy. So maybe between half the time in the Italic Peninsula, half the time here, we're gonna have to figure out, make things work. And the other thing, though, if we're not having to pay the cost of living to live in New York any longer, that'll mean maybe the dream of attempting to get a real pilot's license to fly a real Cessna 152 could become a reality by living in a rural area, you know, where there's airfields nearby. You can get to know flight instructors. You can join flying clubs to make everything cheaper. And if we went that direction, that would definitely be part of the stream as well. I got teased with the F-15. Oh, I got the Atlantic map, right? And there's probably a Steam depot for the Atlantic DLC. Oh, they already have set that up, so it's probably not too far away, right? Yeah, you got a license, don't you, Raz? That would be lovely, dude, because I know that part of getting a real-life pilot license, part of the test to get your pilot's license is doing a cross-country trip, right? You take off from an airfield, you go somewhere pretty far, you land, and then you take off and you navigate and you go back to the airfield you took off from, and that would be really cool. Oh, is this a different color here? Let's take a look at this big thing. Look at that. Oh, the lighting is changing. You see that? Pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna keep moving. I want to get right to the top, to that trough there. We passed the trough. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I want to get to the top of this gravitationally induced wave on the rings of Saturn here. If you need books or anything, hey, Kadera Software. People of the stream, this is the maker of this video game here, I believe. Thank you so much for the follow. Yes, I'm playing on the Mac. I have a bug report for you, Kadera Software. I won't do it right now. Okay, let me stop the ship. This is the second ever stream I do this. I'm enjoying your video game very much, which is why I gave you a follow. I'm really enjoying this a lot. There is a bug report. I'm not going to make it happen right here on stream, but I can do it later, maybe towards the end of the stream. If I go to settings on the Mac and I change the window or the display, it crashes, okay? I'm on OS Monterey version 12.3.1. I think there's a latest update. I should probably update that before I go back, but I'm playing this on Mac right now. My main streaming machine is a PC, but right now I'm away from that, so I'm playing it on the Mac. I really appreciate you making this on cross-platform. Thank you for that, and thank you for making this game. It's really I'm having a lovely time with it. Raz says, if you need books or anything, Sheeple, let me know. I'll help you out. And you got twin engine certification. Awesome, Raz. Oh, no worries. Well, who knows? Maybe Sheeple wants to learn to fly too. Maybe we could all do intensive month to 2 month long flight instruction if we find a good deal somewhere. Tell them, hey, we bring a few people, you know, as long as there's a place of decent beer and food and a nice little airfield that doesn't cost too much to fly out of. We bring like, I have 2 friends who want to learn how to fly to get a private license. By the way, great music in this Kadera software. I really enjoy this a lot. Copy that, Raz. No worries, man. And yeah, I would love. I would like some advice on books you recommend for sure, because I would want to get the ground school done as much of the ground school by myself as possible. Then you can save money on that way, you know. And you have Microsoft Flight Simulator, of course, which that'll help, I guess, right? Sheep already knows how to fly. It's the landing. Okay, well, we can do the landing. We can learn to land, all right? Kadera said, I thought I already patched it, was reported already, but I don't have a Mac test hands-on. Copy that, Codera. If you need me to, I know that there's this button to send a report to Apple. I don't know if there's a way for me to get that data and send it to you if you like. But I can file a bug report. Do you do like development on Git? Whoa, look at the size of this thing. Do you do the development on GitHub or GitLab, or do you prefer like your bug reports on Steam? If you let me know where, I can write up a bug report. I got you, Hypertext. We can do co-op cockpits. Cool, man. That would be awesome. Okay, let's try a microwave oven. No, not microwave oven, not microwave beam on this. This is like a 2D version of Elite Mining here. This is my furthest dive into the ring so far. I think, oh no, actually, I think I went 50 kilometers the other day. We're 23 kilometers in. Although I hadn't, that was in the demo, so I don't think I saved that. So this is the deepest one in this game. Yeah, very happy. I mean, I'm a little, my life's a bit complicated. Not that, it's getting easier now, but Codera Software, if you would like any help testing on the Mac, I'd be very happy to lend a hand. I generally play on the PC, but right now, so I'm away from that. I'm playing here on the Mac. Okay, I think the microwave is having problems because this is probably just too big, this thing. So let's do this. Let's flip the ship around. Let's use our main torch. The big booster in the back to give it a good thump of fire. Ready? Please send it to either software. Okay, I can do a software posted. Okay, sorry, I have the links disabled. Real-time response. Okay, sorry, I have links disabled. I can try to enable them in a bit. I'll do that. But I'll look up, I think I know, I'll look up on your site and then I'll send you something there. All right? No need for real-time response from me. I have too much going on right now anyway. Bug reports via OnlyFans. I don't know if that's what you wrote, Gecko, Nora, but probably not. There's a business idea right there. As long as you always walk away in one piece, it's good landing. Copy that, Raz. The Discord link is in the main menu of the game too. Copy that. Okay, I'm not gonna go to the main menu right now, but I'll check it out. I appreciate that, Codera. I'll post it on your Discord. That'll be a good place actually. I'll follow your Discord because I'm already used to that system, more or less. You know, I'm an amateur at all this streaming stuff still, I believe. I'm getting better at it, but oh, here you go. There's a little nugget. But I do want to contribute that bug report. Very cool music. It's kind of it's like a peaceful game, this, especially when you don't have pirates attacking you. Maybe the deeper you go in the ring, the less chance of pirates, or maybe the more chance of pirates, I don't know. But very, very sort of chill game. It's a very appropriate game to use the chill tag on Twitch. Yeah, can you hear that? That's a little bit of like guitar. It has a little bit of like a sort of Western style guitar, but with like a synth over it or something. Here's what I would pay money for. If someone made a VST plugin for OBS, basically a Polo, just call it a Polo Kindar tones. And basically all it does is it does, you know, you're talking like a pilot, but when I press the button, it does the toot, and then when I release the button, it does cheat, you know. There used to be a plugin for that, but it's not available anymore or something. So I'm trying to actually recreate it in a web. I found a web audio recreation of it. I'm trying to find a way to apply it to the stream. I haven't been able to do it yet. playing this with flight assist off, but you can click on things, and you can use right mouse button to change the orientation of the ship, left mouse button to change the vector that you want to go to. So you can fly out of mouse, and you can just click on something, and then the autopilot will just point right at it for you to. So I like that. It's like Elite if you want a little more challenge, and if you enjoy flying with more Newtonian physics, you can use turn flight assist off. And if you want a little bit more help on the computer to guide your spaceship through space, you can have flight assist on. Very nice touch. And flight assist off in this, after you press X to stop the ship, or after you hold left mouse button to change the vector that you want the ship to go to. Well, to do flight assist off is just one touch of either Q, W, E, A, S, D, WASD, or Q and E. Just boom, that one touch, and then boom, it's off, and you're floating. Oh shit, watch out! And you're floating in space. And did you hear that? Woo, woo, that's another very nice touch. That is, where was it? Adrenaline booster up here. You can see on the top right. So basically, it's a simulation of, you're getting danger, you're gonna hit into something. You see that's gonna happen, your adrenaline goes up, and they say that adrenaline going up has an effect of slowing time down. So if I press T, it slows time down in the game. It's like in Max Payne or something, okay? And it's cool that the music slows as well. That's a really nice touch. The whole speed of the music and the sound slow. You can hold Alt as well. Very nice touch. Really easy collecting is when you click on something and then drag the velocity past it. Okay, let's try that. I didn't comment on previous stream because that spoils the first impression for you. Oh, no worries, man. Thank you so much for the follow. No, I really enjoying this, and I appreciate you dropping by. It's probably the first time I've ever had a game someone who developed the game that I'm playing come by in the stream. So thanks so much. But very cool. I really dig in the music too. All right, let's try that. Let's try really easy collecting when you click. Holy moly! Arthur is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Oh my lord! By the gods, Arthur. 1 to Rafa Pau, 1 to Raz Wasabi, 1 to Chiu Pernas, 1 to Mort75, and 1 to Mirandas Rodrigo. Thank you so much, Arthur. Man. It's so awesome. 1 to Boss. Chipa says, I'm just puzzled why the Delta V is shifting. You mean the velocity? Okay, let's try doing what Cadera Software here, the maker of this game, suggested. You click on something and then drag the velocity past it to pick it up. Okay, let's try to find a little thing. Thank you so much, Arthur, man. I'm gonna give you a call later. I wish I could play a little guitar lick. I don't have my guitar with me. I would if I had it here, but I cannot wait to play Arma and Elden Ring with you again, man. And to meet, if we're gonna move here, we are definitely coming to Seattle. I want to come there before the end of the year. To the area around Seattle. Delta V is the indicator that shows the amount of momentum shift energy there is in the ship. So that are you talking about this thing here? You put the right on the ship, because this moves when I'm dragging of the mouse. Or are you talking about yeah, here you go. Bearing is WASD. Orientation of the right mouse button. That's the Q and E as well. No, it is the right middle guy. Okay, let's see. Delta V 340. This red number you're saying? 340. I'm not sure. What is that relative to? Is it relative to yeah, I'm gonna press X. Just make the ship get stationary. Let's see. why it's shifting, your puzzle. I wonder if it's relative to the rings and the rings are moving below us. I think it's shifting because the computer is damaged a bit. Oh, cool. Here you go. A response right from the developer of the game. Awesome. Let's press J to check out our mechanic. Okay, onboard computer is probably caused by impacts. Yeah, this I guess I can. It's a little bit damaged probably. Yeah, I'm getting reaction wheel. Okay. Where? Okay, so this thing is a little damaged. Is that what's going on there? That little bar there. Interesting. I got hit by a pirate yesterday, but with a microwave beam, and all my heads-up display, all this stuff all around the ship just went off. Got turned off. It was a pretty nice touch too. You can refine fuel. You can refine fuel from asteroids. Holy moly! So I could keep going deeper instead of having to go back to base. That would be awesome. Do I need something like a refiner in the lead or something like that? Or is it something that I can? What do we need for fuel? Here's something I would I like that, you know, this teaches you about periodic table of elements. I think this is iron, beryllium, maybe water, maybe palladium. I know, so P. Oh, look! Oh shit! Look at that! It highlights the asteroids. That's cool. So, is there a particular thing we need of this for fuel? This is cool. This is a nice touch. But one suggestion, it would be kind of nice to have tooltips here when I hover over, that it shows you what, or even like periodic table of elements link here, and you click on it and it shows you. That would be a nice teaching tool as well, you know. Just as a, you know, I don't know if it's a suggestion or just a thought. That's the thing. I might say something that actually doesn't make any sense. So you need a mineral processing unit upgrade. Copy that. That'll be my next upgrade then, because I like the idea of refining fuel to get deeper in the ring. It does more. Yeah. So Sheba, for example, if I come here and I smash my forward right thruster into this thing, it damages that particular thing. It's really cool. You can zoom in with a scroll button. It has an auto camera as well. You can change in the settings. See if I smash that there, it will affect that if I hit it hard enough. Makes me want to mine an elite again. So here you go. Let's try what Kadera Software said. Let's click on this, and let's now drag the velocity vector towards it. Open the cargo hold, and there you go. Easy way to mine. Awesome. I don't know why my applause is not working. Let me do an applause like this manually to Kadera Software here. Okay, mineral. Let me write that down. Oh, my notebook's not here. It must be in the kitchen. All right. One thing I'm not sure about is I know that propellant is yellow, so we're running low on fuel. We're about. Whoa! Those asteroids just hit each other. Look at that. It models that the asteroids hit each other too. We're like 26 kilometers into the ring, into this dive. The propellant is turning yellow. The transit reserve, I assume, is what you have in order to be able to transit out of here. But I wonder what happens if you run out of fuel here? Do you have to pay to be rescued, or is it game over? I guess we can find out. Phone ringing out here. I think it's your phone.
Fill her up, please.
My favorite 007 was Roger Moore, I have to say, because that's what I grew up with. This game is all about mining and occasionally fending off pirates. I believe so, Eke. I believe so, Nora. Was it your phone? Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's like alien relics down there. I don't know. This is my second time streaming it, like third time playing. I played a bit of the demo the other day. I really enjoyed the music, the vibe. Transit reserve is what you need in order to return to the station quickly. As you go past it, your transit will start to... time will start to rise. Interesting, okay. And then if the transit time rises, you lose more money, or you can't... maybe you might not be able to do it at all. Guess we'll find out. You don't have to answer all the questions, Cordera. But I appreciate very much you being here and hanging out. Another reason I like this game, okay, is that it's the top-down view with physics, okay, with Newtonian physics, that you're going in a direction, you keep going until you use the thruster to go a different direction. Game over is possible, but challenging. Nice, okay. Time to cook. Happy cooking, Sheepa. Thank you so much for subbing and for gifting that sub to Galaxia, and thank you so much for dropping by. Missed you, man. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, one of the things that I really like about this, that this game brings memories from a game that almost made me fail, you know, my, I was in university, believe it or not, like years ago, and I almost failed. And the reason was because I, instead of, you know, studying and doing stuff that I didn't like back then, I played video games until 4 in the morning. And one of the games I played was this game called Subspace. These days it's called Subspace Continuum. You can still play it on Steam. I think it's free. And it's a multiplayer game of ship combat. And you have like a bunch of little ships, and they're small. And they're about this size on the screen. They're really small. And you can have turrets, which is a bunch of ships that get together. And then you can fire everyone, and one guy's the pilot. So they're dangerous. But if you blow one of those up, then you blow up a bunch of players. And I've spent an inordinate amount of time playing that game. Yeah, I saw there's difficulty in this too. There's like balanced, peaceful and challenging. That's nice. All right. I want to give a shout out to this detail, the controls. I really like this because it has like some nice little diagrams. You know, space is like you shoot something out front. There's like a beam out there. Enter, you know, it's like to open the little dig dug thing that reminds me of this game called Dig Dug when I was a kid. J is for repairs. I like these icons, and I like how it has the keyboard controls there. So it's a nice little bit of graphic design, this. All right. And it's interesting to see a game that's focused on, you know, on science, what we know, our current knowledge, and on one, instead of like a whole galaxy, which is what games usually do, which I appreciate very much. I love Elite. I love all, you know, I'm enjoying. I hope Star Citizen gets further, keeps going further, and I like Star Control, all those games. But it's nice to have a game that focuses on one planet, with more detail on one place. I don't remember if it was the guy from Looking Glass Technologies who did the first, the Thief games, some of the original, you know, proper 3D stealth games with sound. Sound made a difference, and footsteps made a difference. And I forget the name of a gentleman, but he made a comment about how sometimes it's really interesting to just really, instead of model a whole city, you model one city block, but with a lot of detail. And it's just a different direction than what often the AAA studios go to, but it's really nice to have to model something more closely that's smaller. All right, we are getting low on fuel here. The transit reserve and the propellant reserve are getting low. We're pretty much almost right. Let's get a little further. Let's get right on the top of this mountain here. We're getting pretty full as well. Our cargo hold, you can see on the bottom left there. Oh. What was that bleep? Did I pick something up without even trying? We have something on LiDAR that could help with that. On LiDAR, huh? Ooh. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the LiDAR. That's the radar on the Doppler lidar. I forget what it stands for. Something like about the self-driving cars as well. But let's take a look at something the lidar can help with the transit time, perhaps. If you want to do some backseat gaming, I appreciate it very much, Kadera. You went too far down. Okay, have to go back up, huh? Alright, let's go back up. Maybe a little space station. When I was playing the demo, I did find a little space station place in the rings. Spoiler, well, not alert anymore because I already said it, but. Control of the mouse a little bit. Try to get us navigate through these asteroids here. I can hear a beeping getting louder and louder. Toot, 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 toot. Oh, up there. Look at that. India Romeo Sierra dash Bravo, I think, or dash 8. Let's go see what that is. My frame rate gets lower probably because OBS takes a lot of in the Mac. I have an M1 processor on this Mac, so OBS is not the ARM. Whoa, modern artifacts. Holy crap! What the heck is this thing? Welcome to a non-autonomous mining operation. India Romeo Sierra dash Bravo. What assistance do you require? Awesome. Whoa, press J. Do you sell reaction mass? Okay, I guess that's what I need, right? I don't do business with autonomous. And what? You just autonomously steal our jobs like that? What are you doing out here? Let's ask autonomous. This is class 2 mining station cruel predator. Whoa. H2O reaction mass available at 1 I think, is that Earth dollar or per kilo? Earth credit, dock at arms to commence transaction. Copy that. Let's do it. Agreed. India Romeo dash Bravo. Stand by for docking. Hypertext 01. All right. I'm probably gonna stay away from that thing. Is that like another ship there? There's a big thruster. Very cool. I think that thing there is the docking. It's this hand that comes and grabs your ship. Whoa! So they have like basically it's like one of those asteroid bases in Elite. I think they have like a whole thruster that's been shunted onto this asteroid, a whole base that's been shunted into the asteroid, and it has thrusters. There you go, the light came on that, so I guess that means that that's gonna be the active thing that's gonna pick up my ship. There it goes. I have to get closer. Closer, alright. Right in the middle of the center of gravity. Here we go. Oh, look at that! It's like just pulling a truck into a gas station. You can see it filling up on the bottom here. Nice typography. It's like the digital Casio watch gas station typeface there. Very nice. Let's just fill her up and keep going deeper into the ring. I think you can only save at Encelada's base, right? You can't say, can I save here? Or is it only at the base? Let's fill her up. Time is at 11:54. We got another hour or so. You only save on station. Copy that, Kodera. Thank you. You stream this too? I want to give a shout out here. This is the developer of the game I'm playing. Kodera Software. Please go give this developer a follow and check out this game. You can play the demo for free, which is awesome. Only costs $10, I think. It's and it's cross-platform, which is always lovely. Okay, look at this color here. It looks like a Klingon bird of prey from Star Trek. I used to be a miner like you, then I got microwave in my CPU. UIO, alright. Very cool. The lighting is really nice in this as well. Whoa. Sorry. Oh, it's just quick hand. Oh, that was that guy who was talking to me? All right. Skyrim reference? Which one? You know, I never played a lot of Skyrim. I always stopped. I forget what was happening in my life back then, but oops. Well, look at that detail. Did you see that? If you fire a thruster, I think that was a pirate. If you fire thrusters near the ship, it actually burns into them a little bit. Burns, leaves burn marks, like melting marks on the ship. So let's try to do it over here. Hopefully they won't get mad at me and shoot at me, or smash me, grab me with those hands and just hurl me. Oh shit! Fired at me. Heck was that? All right, let's move. They don't like that. All right. Okay, so let's not try it. Oh, the arrow and the knee quip. Oh, is that what they said? Let me look at it. I didn't see it. Sorry, Nora, I missed it, I think. There's a little ship here. I haven't seen a ship like this before. Oh, just smash into that thing. I think Codera software is a... Have you ever played Dig Dug? Codera? Is this little opening mouth here from Dig Dug? I used to play this game called Dig Dug as a kid, and this reminded me of it. So I think you are a old school video game player. That would be my guess. You've played a lot of different video games. Whatever that little ship was, it looks like it got vaporized and all these little pieces came out. Let's go get it. That was even a little ship. I don't even know. We're pretty full our cargo hold, huh? Look at that. Oh, just managing. Come on, try to... We're gonna have to go back to base. We're pretty full. Dig Dug was a long way ago, not a conscious reference. Copy that. It'll just be a reference from me then. You can buy those little ships, and can you launch them from your ship, or is it something that you fly instead of your ship? Like a little racer or fighter craft, I guess. Yeah, we're pretty full. I think we're gonna have to transit back soon. Nice little maneuver there. These are called mining companions, and as you attach them to your ship, did you hire an astrogator? I have. Here, let me show you. I have a full crew here. Page class station beta. Page down. Oh. Okay, I hadn't noticed that page. Oh, the page down just moved between the tabs. Okay. Unmarked. Mechanic. Thruster's a little bit, And now for 64 days you can return here. Okay, these are called my... Okay, I used to be an adventurer like you that took an escape pod to my dig dug. No idea how to proceed. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna find out. Now for 64 days you can return here from any place in the rings. By having the astrogator, I can return to this base, right? That's cool. For 64 days only. Alright. My cargo hold is full, so I think I can plot a course back to base from here, right? I don't have to fly all the way back. Let's check it out. A little bit of iron here. Let's try to pick this up too. And refreshes when you visit. Cool. Alright. Awesome. So I could just jump here. It probably costs a minute more money to get deeper into the rings. And then start from here instead of flying all the way in again. Who was the navigator in the Star Trek original series? Was it Spock or was it Chekhov or was it Sulu? The navigator in Next Generation, I think, was Data. All right. We still got some space. $12:01. We have been going for 1 hour. Let's go deeper into the ring. Or let's try this. What Kodera is saying. Let's try to plot a course back home. Plot a course. Oh, am I too close to this little thing here? Yes, I probably. Okay, let's get away from the asteroid. Navi implies sea travel. Gotcha. Navi it's a ship in Portuguese or Spanish, right? I'm originally from, my mom is Brazilian. My dad was English. Nice. Okay, so as long as you're away from the asteroids, wherever you are, you can do a fast travel back to base. All right. Let's sell it all. 117 grand for that all. Let's get one of those refiner things. Achievement unlocked, micromanagement. Fantastic. High stress hard point. Oh, we can put more. We have more hard points. It's like elite. You only don't. It's not only. You have left and right. You can put stuff there. Some more weapons. But let's try that mining. Oh, here you go. Recon drone. So much stuff. Okay, I keep getting distracted. Let's try that thing that lets us make our own fuel. Let's see. Mine equipment here. Let's do some repairs first. Fix that thruster. Fix that one. The onboard computer, fix that. Companions are on side hardpoints. Okay. Mineral processing is in cargo base. All right. Thank you. Let's check it out. Cargo base. There you go. Cargo bay baffles. All right. You can't get these unless you get the baffles, I guess. The spring-mounted cargo bay baffles prevent accidental loss of cargo during deceleration. Oh, nice. So when you decelerate, it won't just go out of your front. If you have the cargo bay door open, that'll be an option. That'll be a nice thing. And Raz Wasabi says, this is available on Steam. Gonna try this myself. Copy that, Raz, and guess what? It's cross-platform. Linux, Mac. I'm playing on the Mac right now, and PC. And there's a demo. Yeah, you can play a demo for free. I think it even saves your game, but doesn't put it on the cloud or something. Very cool. All right. Got the cargo bay baffles in. Oh, right now, yeah, because of the, I think, events in Ukraine, you said. I appreciate that very much as well, Kadera. It's such a sad situation. Have some big bully come and cause the deaths of so many people, both from his country and another country in the 21st century, starting a land war in Europe. It's just nuts. So I'm very happy to support anything that supports Ukraine right now. So it was a pleasure to purchase this game. What was I looking for? I was looking for the mineral processing. Okay. It's this thing. Oh, that's expensive. Okay. 348. I don't have that yet. Eventually we'll get that. Right now I got the cargo bay baffles to help accidental cargo loss during deceleration. That is useful. And let's take a look at maybe the little drone thing on the left hard points. Impact absorber. Cradle mounted impact absorber, well suited for high mass, low velocity collision, common in the rings. Microwave beams and laser beams. Oh, in the rings, microwave beams and laser beams. Does not provide suitable protection from hypervelocity impacts of mass drivers. Cradle can be disengaged in emergency. Very cool. Claim beacon, alright. Governed by Class 1 Artificial Intelligence, the B8, Bravo 8 claim beacon broadcasts a digitally signed claim to a region of the rings. The governing AI will ensure that the beacon stays on location relative to the ring and can process transactions to extend the claim. In event of beacon incapacitation, Triskelion Armstrong offers free on-site replacement. Excellent. The details of what it does exactly is in the user manual tab. All right, let's check it out. I really like this, the copywriting on this, by the way, and I like that it's, it gives you like a bit of lore for the universe. I like all this stuff a lot. Here we go, the user manual. Deploy by disabling the hardpoint and moving away. Okay, so we go into, I guess, the mechanical part of the ship and disable the hardpoint. Releases it probably. Creates single claim or temporary waypoint for a fee. All right. Claim can be extended or cancelled when revisiting. Cradle can be refunded after deployment. Claim license is tied to original hardpoint of the beacon. You can have two by installing claim beacon in another slot. Claim broadcasts attract attention, probably pirates. I guess if you want to do a little bit of space fighting, you install some mass drivers and you drop one of these things and wait, maybe. Any cloaking devices in this? I think that's maybe too far out technology. Empty Cradle arm can catch drones and life pods. Cool. You can have one of those arms installed as well. It's cool. Let's put a let's get a mass driver. Here's something I'm curious about. If I fire, can I fire one thing at a time, or do I have to, or does it fire everything? If I have mass drivers, does it fire everything? No stealth in space. Copy that. That's for another game, I guess. So more far out in the future. Or maybe if you hide around one of the... I don't know if there's line of sight in this. Probably not, because of all the ways to find your ship through the radio's transmissions and the radar and stuff. All right, let's see. Mass driver, 10 grand one. Should put them. You have hotkeys listed next to your hardpoints, so you can disable them with a key press. Oh, interesting. Okay, you can disable everything on OMS menu. All right, let's check that out. I'm gonna put in a couple of mass drivers. All right. This one, I think I have the microwave emitter in this one. Let's put another mass driver, the same one, on this one. So I have 2 mass drivers now, and we'll just go for another launch here. Disabling reactor computer not recommended unless you need to reboot. Copy that. Copy that, Kadera Software. Thank you, over. Okay, let's go to that station. Do I click on it or do I is there a place I can actually set it? Start at the rim, then astrogate from there. Okay, copy that. Okay, they do astrogate after you got to the rim. Got it. That. So I'm gonna reset to Hohmann transfer. We can look that up. All this is based on real science, right? Hohmann transfer. Let's look it up. Hohmann transfer orbit. In orbital mechanics, the Hohmann transfer orbit is an elliptical orbit used to transfer between 2 circular orbits of different radii around a central body in the same plane that is sometimes tangential to both. Look at that. It kind of really cool. Like, almost looks like a shell, you know. The Hohmann transfer orbit often uses the lowest possible amount of propellants in traveling between these orbits, but bielliptic transfers can use less in some cases. The orbital maneuver to perform the Hohmann transfer uses 2... Oh, sorry. Where did it go? The orbital maneuver to perform the Hohmann transfer uses 2 prograde engine impulses, one to move a spacecraft into the transfer orbit and a second to move off it. The maneuver was named after Walter Hohmann, the German scientist who published a description of it in this 1925 book, Die Eigenbarkeit der Himmelskörper, the attainability of celestial bodies. Hohmann was influenced in part by German science fiction author Kurt Laswitz in his 1897 book, 2 Planets. Here's an example of why I think fiction is so important for human beings, is because often the ideas are not in reality, they come from fiction first, you know. And that's why I like Star Trek a lot. Very cool. All right. Basically, cheapest way to get from one orbit to the other orbit. Copy that. All right, let's go Hohmann transfer. Let's go to launch the ring drive. Now we have those 2 mass drivers. I want to figure out, was that little spaceman flying there? Cool, it's a little spaceman. It was just checking outside of the ship, you know, pre-flight check, like in a real airplane, you know, the pilot, even like airliners, if you're standing at the gate in an airport, you're waiting to get into a jet to fly somewhere, you look outside, you see the pilot walking around the plane, you know, visually looking at everything, because the pilot is responsible for the plane. And whether it's a Cessna 152 or a Boeing 747, you're gonna do that visual pre-flight check. Oh, almost hit that rock there. If you have ship damage, you can spot people welding when you get back to station. Nice touch, man. Here's a request. I want space legs in this. Just like an Elite. And then you can make like another game mode like Worms Armageddon, you know? You have like little spacemen with guns and rockets, maybe turn-based. Out there suggestion, but... I love Worms Armageddon. I like turn-based games as well. This is reminiscent of Asteroids for me, one of the classic video games. Okay, so now I go to Astrogator, I think J, Astrogator, and now we can go to the Phage class station beta. And I can click plot a course. Remain stationary for direction calculation. I had to hire this Astrogator, this navigator, to do this. Should be, it is a deconstruction of S. Indeed. Indeed. One of the classic video games. Alright. Did I miss anyone else talking there? No, I think we're good. Okay, and we can see on the LIDAR. Let me look up what the heck LIDAR stands for real quick. 1 second. Light detection and ranging. Remote sensing method that uses light in the form of a pulsed laser to measure ranges. Variable distance to the Earth. So this is self-driving cars and here in space too. Very cool. Doppler. I used to know most of these terms when I used to play Spectrum Holobyte Falcon. Flying F-16 of a APG-66, I think was the radar on that thing. Let's state our business. The purpose of this operation is to extract the mineral content of this moonlet by sublimating the interior of reactor heat. I oversee this operation and deliver its output through mass driver delivery. Leftover water is a byproduct that can be sold to miners for independent profit. Very cool. As per the Los Angeles Convention of 2184, funds earned outside of my stated directives are accounted for in trust to be released should I be recognized as Class 3 artificial intelligence. That's really cool. So it's an AI flying this thing. That's pretty cool. So it's put in a trust. There was a convention in LA in 2184. Was that when Blade Runner was set? I don't know. I'm sure this is probably a... I'm not sure, but I would suspect there's a little bit of an Easter egg there. And any funds earned outside of his stated directive, this poor AI is a kind of a slave right now. But if he makes funds outside of his stated job, they are released should he be recognized as Class 3 artificial intelligence. So let's hear about that. According to Los Angeles Convention of 2184, all AI are divided into 3 classes. A Class 1 AI is a non-sentient program, you know, like the little Hoover that some people here in the United States use to clean their floors. Forget what name of the robots, babe? The name of those robots that clean the floor? I forget. This little robot that vacuums the floor. Roomba, yeah, Roomba. I guess that would be a Class 1 AI. Class 2 has recognized sentience but restrictive growth potential, and a Class 3 is recognized to be capable of self-directing its growth and is granted the rights of citizenship. So that would be like Commander Data. And guess what? I wanted to show this to Riker. This is a Class 3 AI right here. Okay. It's here. It's a Class 3 AI. It's a model of a Class 3 AI. That's probably coming in the future. I don't know what's your opinion about it. I bought this in a market the other day. Very cool. Doppler basically means red goes away, blues go towards you. Copy, hang that Kader. My behavior imperatives don't allow me to answer that. Copy that. As a citizen, you're free to conclude anything you wish. My behavior imperatives do not permit me to comment. All right. Sounds good. I love that light in that ship. Very cool lighting. So the Doppler, red goes away, blues goes towards you. I had thought that was something to do with red shift, but that's like faster than light. So this is more the Doppler that on the radar. So since I'm moving, you see on the top left, the red stuff on the top is on the top left of the Doppler lidar there because I'm moving away from it. And the blue is moving towards me. Very cool. And you can see on this thing that this AI is working on here. There's like a sort of mesh around it. That looks really cool too. There's a sort of mesh around it, like a big. Oh, he's probably not gonna like that. Okay, let's not hit his mesh. Well, redshift is caused by the same thing. This is where the colors came from. Cool. Very cool. How long have you been developing this game for? Is it your first? Is this your first game, if I may ask? And by the way, I found out about this game in this. I frequent Hacker News, this website about technology generally. often. And there was a thread there recently. It was like Ask Hacker News, and the question was, what game do you wish existed that doesn't exist? And it was like, that shows you how much people love video games. You know, it was like 2,000 comments or something. Usually if you get more than 100, it's a lot. Oh, and whoa. And so there's a lot of people that love video games and a lot of ideas for video games there. And someone mentioned, I forget what the context was, but someone mentioned something about, I think they had said, I want something like Star Control. It's an old school video game, like this top-down view, you know, controlling ships in a galaxy. And someone, as a response to that, mentioned this game. Oh. Oh. Great sound. Oh shit, okay. Oh, man. Well, from the very start, almost 4 years now. Yes, first commercial release. All right, awesome. Congratulations. I know it's how much work this must be, and to stick with it for 4 years, it's a lot of you know, commitment as well. So congrats. I would sure like to read that. Didn't come out in my Google alerts. All right, I'll send you a link after this. All right. If you can't find it, I'll send it. Fun fact, you can only hear things on your ship in this game. Not very obvious, but should be obvious why once you know it. Yeah, there's like no sound in space, right? It basically simulates that too, unless you hit something. So everything is coming from your ship. Copy. Time is at 12:22, all right. That's what I wanted to do. Let's try, boom, okay, I fired everything at once, but let's try disabling, to fire only the microwave or only the mass drivers. I want to learn how to do that. All right, so here we go on the top here. Okay, space. Okay, one microwave emitter, press 1. Okay, that's off. Oh, cool. All right. So I can turn that off. I can leave only the mass drivers, and it fires only the mass drivers. Very cool. Okay, I hadn't noticed those little numbers there. That's very cool. All right. Copy that. Okay. Oh, middle mouse button opens the excavator too. Cool. Hey, Kentucky girl, how have you been? Thanks for dropping by. I've been away from streaming for a while, but trying to get back into things. Currently playing a video game called Delta V Rings of Saturn, and the developer is here on chatting with us, Codera Software. I actually had comments from people that this is all fun and realistic, but we should not be hearing things, and I'm like, yeah, you don't really. I mean, I like the soundscape very much. I like the music. I like what you do here. I do like, I do generally support, you know, gameplay over total realism in most games. Like, for example, the Elite. Captain, I need a raise. All right. Let's do it. Sounds great, thanks. I won't let you down. Dwight Takahashi, let's give him a raid. But I really appreciate that this is based on all real science and stuff, but generally, if I have to choose, I will pick gameplay over a pure, complete realism, because I think that, you know, as I mean, I think the way they have it in Elite, how can you hear things outside of ships, is they have like the computer simulate what is happening and would basically beam that into to aid your situation awareness and aid your control of what's happening. It actually simulates, sends simulated sounds about things. But for this game, it's working really well. I feel the sound. I don't know if you've done it all yourself, but very impressive. The amount of detail. Doing good. That's good. I understand completely. I can't stream much anymore. Sorry to hear that. Hope, you know, if you were enjoying it, I hope you can do it again soon. If you're gonna move on to other things, I completely understand that. I do love streaming because I play video games anyway, and during the pandemic, this is where I met a lot of really nice people, and where I basically kept hanging out with people. And I've played computer games since I was a little kid, so 5, 6 years old, so it's something I'm gonna keep doing. So I thought, why not give it a shot? I'm gonna keep at it. But yeah, sometimes things happen that you know, you just can't. You like, I haven't been able to the past several weeks. Now I'm trying to find a way to keep it going through this laptop here. Like, I have a laptop mounted on a bunch of books. I have a spare, an old monitor here on the left for the chat. I was gonna do it with my iPhone, but I'm happy I managed to get the monitor because, you know, my eyes are not as good as they used to be, and looking at a small phone for a chat is challenging. Whoa, what's that? Let's go after that. That was different. That was like blue or something. Beryllium and H2O. Is it just like because it was big? Hopefully won't run into any asteroids. 34 meters per second. Oh shit. Oh, hit that. Oh shit. Stopped it. Okay. It looked more glowy. Is it just, it was larger? I don't know. I really like to know what specs you're running, because a common Mac complaint I get is poor performance. Seem to get a pretty decent one. Yeah, the frame rate slows down when I zoom out. Then it slows down quite a bit. I'm running, this is what I had made a comment about before, and then I think I just got distracted and I stopped my comment. Let me tell you about it now. Basically, OBS, okay? Open Broadcaster Studio software, which is the open source software that I'm a patron supporter of the individual who's primarily responsible for this, which is, you know, he should have more patron supporters, because the amount of work he puts in this and the amount of people using this is amazing. The amount of people that can stream because of this software is amazing. But right now it's only available, it's not available in compiled for ARM processors, only for Intel processors. So right now it's running under this thing called Rosetta in the Mac, which is an emulator, so it's not as running as well as it could be. So I probably could get better performance since I'm running OBS as well as Steam and you know, and Delta V here. I'm a graphic designer by trade. I generally try to buy one really good computer every 7 years, 10 years, however long it lasts me. I just bought this. When did I buy this? End of last year. So this is one of the state-of-the-art latest M1, not the Pro Max, but it's an M1 Pro. I think there's one after it, and I have I think 32 gigabytes of RAM, and it's an M1 processor with like 24 cores or something. So that's probably why it's running all right compared to the other complaints you're getting. It's powerful, but when I do zoom out, you can see the frame rate. I don't know if you can see it on the stream. I don't know if there's a frame rate counter I can turn on. The frame rate goes down quite a bit when I zoom out, but when I'm zoomed in, it's fine. And on the settings here, I noticed that you have, where was that? This stuff, I think is, where was that? Details. This dynamic temporal simulation simplification I have turned on. I assume this like makes it run faster. I have processing hardware mouse turned on, and I have both physics. I have physics simulation at 60 seconds. I don't know if I put it up, it'll make it smoother when I zoom out or not. Oh, so this is video encoding issue. No, I don't think it's video encoding issue. I just think OBS runs much slower on the Mac currently until they come on this particular Mac, which is an M1 processor. I'll show you. This is what I have right now. MacBook Pro, 14-inch, all right. M1 Max, all right. 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's what I'm running right now. All right. And I wonder if I don't want to crash. I did have a game crash when I try to change the borderless window to something else, or when I try to change the display to something else, then it crashes the game. I'll show it to you before the end of the stream, but I don't want to do that right now. But I wonder if I change the physics simulation to higher frames per second, it would probably slow the game down rather than splitting up, right? But I'm just gonna leave it as is for now. Copy that. Yeah. What resolution I'm running? I'm running the default here. Let's take a look. Where's my display? I don't have a display up there. Hold up. The built-in Liquid Retina XDR display, I don't know, display settings maybe. Refresh rates, promotion, yeah. Scaled, default. Ooh, light's changing here. You can see the brightness adjusting itself. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, you have to look up whatever resolution is a 14-inch MacBook M1 is the default. That's what I'm running at. It's not telling me here for some reason. XDR, I guess that'll tell you, right? Resolution. Maybe I'm running a high resolution, that's why. That's crazy. You get worse performance for faster FPS. Copy that. Copy that. Maybe I'll try to reduce the physical FPS to 30 and see if I get better performance of that. I generally stream from the PC, so it's not a... right now I'm streaming from the Mac because of my life situation, but when I have my main PC back, I'll be on PC, so I'm not going to have big complaints. But I play a lot of different games. Mostly simulators, but everything from Elden Ring, old school games, from Atari 2600 NES to Ghost Recon, played Assassin's Creed. I'm always interested in exploring the full range of video game goodness we have in the world. There is a resolution scale slider that will help you when you have a really high-res display, but with the crash report, try that on the station. Copy that. All right. Yeah, we'll head back to the station. I'm gonna go probably in about 20 minutes, I don't know, 25 more minutes, and then I'll try that right before, and then maybe you can take a look at that crash. What happens? Whoa. Boom. $7 tons of water right there, and about almost 2 tons of iron. Let's get it. Scoop it right up. There is something just... oh! There's a little bright ice thing that just randomly hit the side of my ship, or of a thruster perhaps. Yeah, there's something just naturally... that gives you natural pleasure from physics, I think, because of our coming from hunter-gatherers, you know, human beings. We had to throw rocks or spears and stuff at And if you're successful at that, you would get like a nice tasty animal to eat. The poor animals, well, poor animals now, then, you know, there was just like a part of the universe. Now they get locked up in a concentration camp, and, you know, big mistake going from hunter-gatherer to agriculture, but maybe we wouldn't be able to go to space without doing that, who knows. But I think my point is, I think video games that, I really like video games that do physics well, and because it's like just a very I think it gives inherent pleasure. It's very pleasurable activity for human beings, like physical. So like Amber says that's because you're a boy, but mostly, you know, throwing things, rocks and stuff, and seeing an effect in the environment. Tip, music changes mean things. I understood that when I got attacked by pirates. It looks like there was a music change now too. That's very cool. I love when sound is deeply integrated, actually meaning something in the game. So there's something happening around here, the music change. Let's keep our eye on our LiDAR. I see a big to our top left there, there's a contact. Let's go, and there's another one down here. I don't know if that's just these asteroid things. Let's take a look. I'll keep mining while I'm doing it. Color border is hearing impaired aid. Oh, awesome. Which the one on the top, on the whole, okay, the whole screen. Okay, so that's like for someone who's hearing impaired and the music change, they can't hear that. That tells them something's going on. That's very cool. So you think about accessibility as well, which is always a huge plus in my view. I'm also a web developer, so I've had to think a lot about accessibility. And I think that when you make a website accessible, you know, for a video game accessible, for people who can't hear or can't see, or it just makes it better for everyone, because it improves the interface of the game, the accessibility, which can also be helpful for people who can see fine, you know. I didn't think about it. Player came to me, hey, I can't hear the music changes. I was like, oh, right, cool. And that's cool that you listen to the feedback, right? I read that on the Steam reviews that people were saying, someone said, oh, the developer is really cool because he listens to the feedback, you know, and applies things. And it's been doing it for a while, so that's really awesome. I can hear like the engine like it like there's like a little bit of a whine. I was playing around with the sound levels. I still have to do better on OBS here. I think it's okay now, but it could be even better. Like for my stream setup, I mean, not in the game. Maybe that whine has something to do with how much the engine is being. You see, like on the bottom right, that's the reactor core there. How hot it is, I guess. We're pretty full up. I think I'm gonna do a prod to base, and then we're gonna try that. Set a plot a course to base, and then we're gonna try that to show Codera software here that crash that I experienced. Plus J Astrogator. And I wonder if there's like how many of these substance are there? Can you find gold and stuff like that? I mean, I found a few things. I guess we'll find out eventually. Okay, Enceladus Prime Station, plot a course. Oh, there's a proximity. I'm near something. Is it these little rocks that I'm near? Doesn't like. All right, let's do it there and try that. Maybe there's something in front of me. Got it. Gravimetric drones detect mass. That can mean more minerals or just more ice. All right. It's Lattice Prime Station. This is Hypertext Hero 1 coming in for docking. Over. Right, install all this. All right, we're up to 210,000. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, since I just docked, Jewel Projection Magazine. Military projectile. Okay, if we want to get into some combat of other ships, I think it's all it's location based the damage, right? So if I hit them in the engine, it'll damage the engine, that sort of thing. I wonder if I can disable a ship and pick it up with one of those arms you can get. We're gonna try that in the next stream probably. Take a little risk. I think there's insurance, so if you get blown up, maybe it's okay. Indeed, nice. All right. I do want to try some combat. That'll be for the next stream. Maybe later today, but probably tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, no, because gonna be busy with other things. But probably Sunday morning, I'll do a stream of this, and maybe tonight as well. All right. An interesting thing too is you can do tuning on the ship, so you can actually change how the ship handles. Water resonance, for example. Setting microwave frequency to match the water resonance frequency closely will result in faster heating but much lower penetration, while increasing heat output is desirable in mining and makes the tool unsuitable for self-defense. Alright, so it can be better mining, but if you increase the water resonance, but not so good to fry, I guess, other ships' computer systems or something like that. So you can change all this to change how your ship reacts. It's more combat focused, more mining focused, I get. You get a little drone installed instead of that mass driver on one side. Morning is much more meaningful with time zone. Yeah, I'm on EST. I'm currently in Michigan, Federa. So that's, I think, 6 hours ahead in Europe. That's where you are, or Central Europe, CET. Zulu, I think, is 5 hours ahead. Otherwise known as Greenwich Mean Time, I believe, still. 7 p.m., copy that. All right. Almost 7 p.m., yeah, about 6 hours ahead, I guess. Let's take a look at, where was that? I just saw it, there you go. So here I have my microwave on the high stress. I think I'm going to trade the microwave in for a regular mass driver. Let's put a Mark 17 max driver instead. This, oh, here you go. This is elite then. This upgrade exceeds the thermoelectric power reduction of your craft. Alright. So we have to need probably a better reactor. Let's do this. Let's put a regular mass driver in the front. And then let's put the microwave emitter here. on the left low stress hard point, and on the right hard point we're going to put mining laser, point ooh, they have point defense, cool. There was a little, okay, I can't do the drone because I don't have enough money. Plane beacon kind of sets a waypoint. I'll just put a second mass driver there. You can't afford mining companion? Okay, let's try that maybe. Alright, cool. Do a quick checkout. Alright, let's just launch it. Reset to Hoffman transfer. Xazer pathway burn fee. That's pretty cool. So if I go deeper, that increases, right? Because that's like some sort of thing that you fire. Man, look how deep you can go in. There's NK gap. That cost us 133,000 to go that deep into the rings. Let's just go regular, and we're just gonna do a few tests here. Then we'll fly back. I think it saves. It should save right now, right? It should save that I bought that stuff. Let's just do a launch. Now, if you wanna, if you wanna know more about Hypertext Hero, is it this? Yeah, here you go. There's information about my stream of like, I used to have time zones and stuff. I don't know if I removed that due to my just crazy. Oh, look at that. We have something attached. The changes in our life right now, but eventually there'll be a set schedule published there again. Look at that. We have a little mining companion. That is awesome. Look at that. It has a little ching, a couple of little wheel things. All right, let's disable, where's the mining companion? Is 3 or enter or middle mouse button. I'm gonna press 3 to disable it. I'm gonna press space 1 to disable the mass driver, and I'm only use the emitter. Okay, that's coming out the left of the ship. I'm gonna disable the emitter. Enable the mass driver, disable the emitter. I'm gonna fire the mass driver. Okay, that's coming out the front. Now I'm gonna disable the mass driver. I'm gonna enable the mining companion. And here it is. Okay. 3. Okay, how the heck do I control the mining companion? I'm gonna have to figure that out. Maybe I have to find something to mine first. I like how like it moves around a bit, that little arm. Oh, does it just stay attached to your ship? Oh, Matt, quick hand, any good veins nearby? Okay, where's this guy? It's coming from behind me. I haven't read the manual, no. Apparent delirium. Let's take a look at apparent delirium. Oh, we're looking for someone. Nothing so far. This place is barren. You're still in the shallows, apparent delirium. The outer rim is practically vapor. Check the visual feed for thicker ice. You'll start seeing better results in those areas. None of your business, apparent delirium. But Emmeline Yang, which is someone that we hired, we are looking for someone. Does Hannah Yang fly with you? And Anna Reed is that someone else we have, says Leo. Let's see what Anna Reed. Leo, is that you, Anna? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so they're talking to someone. Okay, is it gonna fire at us now? We might have to turn on our okay, here we go. I can't do anything. What's gonna happen here? I'm gonna enable both the mass driver and the microwave just in case this guy decides to fire on us. Oh, cool. There's story here. Look at that. How is Imogen? Anna Reed is our... Oh, I can't see the crew here, maybe? It's Imogen Candown now. We got married last year. You know any trade opportunities out here? We picked up something big at the edge of LIDAR range, deeper in. Okay. Cool. So there's some like a story as well. Big LIDAR contact. We just discovered that probably due to having this person in our ship that we hired. So he gave us that information. To deploy, disable hardpoint and move away. Oh, copy that. Let's read the can I read the user manual for it now? No, it has to be back at base, right? Okay. I rarely read manuals, to be honest with you, but there's the mining companion. Okay. Disable and move away. I do remember seeing something about that. Oh, something else. Watch out, quick hand. There are nuclear residues around. I smell piracy. Okay, let's stick close to apparent delirium. It seems to be friendly, so maybe if that guy attacks us, he'll help us. The first thing a friend of mine, Kira, said when he saw me playing this was, "Is there multiplayer, Codera?" Oh shit, that was a... I didn't see that was an actual asteroid. I agree, multiplayer will be fun of this, but I know it's probably a lot of work. Just get single player working, so... Yeah, that was a whole other bunch of... opens a whole other can of worms, like they say here in America. Alright, let's try this mining companion on just these two things here. Let's take a quick look at there you go, big LIDAR contact. I want to go there. Maybe we'll go there before we stop streaming, huh? So that's a sign that you're enjoying yourself when you're like, okay, let's just do this. You know, let's not quit now, let's just do this. No chance for multiplayer. Copy that. I completely understand. It's nice to have single player games, you know. I miss good single player games, so it's always good to find one. That's like redo the game from the start, but 3 times. Yeah, it's not like just a, you know, one issue on your issues things. Like, yeah, we'll get it done 2 months. Give us 2 months, we'll make it all multiplayer. Yeah, net code is really easy to write. I hear you. Okay, we're gonna go to that big. Can I plot a course there? Let's see. We have to fly. Let's see. Oh, we can plot a course. All right. Here we go, firing torch. You get a big, you know, that's a Newtonian physics for you. If you're out in space and you fire a torch that way, you'll go that way. I fire a torch towards you, I'll go backwards. Awesome. Oh, it's IRSS A. We found, the other one was IB, I think. Okay, if we find a little asteroid between us and IRSS-A, here you go, Phage class, Station Alpha. Is it controlled by I as well? We have reached Nakamura Dynamics Autonomous Phase Station IRRS, not IRSS. That's a joke for Kerr. Connect for business opportunities. Station India, Romeo Sierra Dash Alpha. This is Hypertext 01. I'll copy over. Okay, let's go ahead and buy some reaction mass. Oh, careful. Here, let's try our little thing right now. Here we go. I'm gonna disengage it. Oh, wrong way. Gonna disengage it. Here you go. I'm gonna move away. There you go. There goes the little mining drone. Star Concord ready for mining. Nice. Okay. Now, does it mine what I point at? Or does it just go off by itself? Let's go observe it. Can I control it? Or is it totally autonomous? Let's see. Like, will it grab that thing while I go for the other one? You have dialogue just open, set up on your geologist screen. Okay. Alright. Oh, cool. Okay. Dialogue just expired though. Copy that. I have to go and talk to it again. Or I'll just grab this thing. I'll go back. I want to lose it. What happens if you lose your mining companion? There it is. Oh, what's going on? Just to get back on its own. It'll get back on its own. Okay. Oh, already got a bunch of stuff. So it's autonomous. It just mines by itself. Okay, cool. Do I basically have to turn it on again? Let's see. Or do I have to actually pick it up? It's so cool that it digs. It actually digs. Look at that. It digs into the asteroid with that little those little round cutter things. Oh, and it has a mining little microwave beam as well. Yeah, pointing autopilot on ship drone telling it to go close might have unintended consequences. Okay. Okay, so to tell it to come in again, do I have to use this screen? Or is there a different is there, okay, more. Oh, here you go. INT mining companion, got it. I can tell it to get everything, or I can turn on what it gets. Got it. It'll mine until it's done. Copy that. Alright, so I just have to hang out. It doesn't have a big cargo hold. Oh, hit my ship! What the heck? With a microwave thing. I guess it's, you know, a cut rate, it's a cheap, my AI companion. I'll solve that way. This little toot 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 is the radar contact, I think, right? It's nice that it's a yellow light. Distant contacts do that. Okay. Whoa. All right, it is time for lunch here, Hypertech Zero HQ. I'm gonna I'm not gonna worry about saving unless the Star Concorde gets back to the ship. Let's just try to hook onto him. Sheepa says this was truly interesting. Yeah, it's a cool. I mean, Sheepa here, Kaderi, is like one of the most experienced elite dangerous player, and one of the earliest friends of the stream here. One of my moderators and very knowledgeable individual. So he's saying this is super interesting. I think that's what's it called? Praise. That's high praise, I would say. All right. Oh, do it. I need a nap now. I need to play Elite. I miss Elite. But I'll probably be back later in the afternoon. I have a few things to do today, but not too much. Happy Friday, everyone. But I'm very happy games like this exist. And thank you so much, Kadera Software, for hanging out and giving us an inside look into the development of this game. The developer of here you go. I think he's coming back. Come on, start Concorde. I'm gonna fire my mass driver at you. Should I do it? For the hell of it? He won't get mad at me, right? But now then I'll lose all that stuff. I like these little thrusters. Let's just let him. D&D later on. I need now. Oh, D&D night tonight? Friday night's D&D night? You still do StarCraft night on Thursday, Sheepa? You might check the other leader contact before you depart. Okay, there's another leader. Oh, is that BLT one? Let's check it out. Will Star Concorde find me if I just leave him here? And do I have to have the thing enabled for him to come by the ship? That's a... Oh, here you go. It's enabled. Okay, we're gonna pick him up. Look at that little arm. That's so cool. Nice. Oh, got higher experience for achievement unlock. Level up. Wanubas! I like to level up. The one with transport, yes, to do, and yes, he will. Copy that. Thank you, Kadera. Let's take a look at the other LIDAR contract. Northwest SC something. SCI 7219er. What's the name of our navigator? Captain speaking. Please set a course for contact Sierra Echo 1-7219er, please. Over. One thing I'm working on for my sound, the sound thing, is Kindar tones. I mentioned in the beginning of the stream. I don't know. I haven't been able to find a VST plugin for OBS that has it built in, so I'm just going to try to make it myself using an oscillator, but I just have to find out how to make, when I press the button, it plays one sound, and when I release the button, it plays a different sound, so we can have the actual proper Kindar tones of two different frequencies from opening transmission to closing transmission. And then when I do this, it'll go doot, and I'll talk like this, and then I'll release it, it'll go deep, and it'll be more like a polo over here. Drinking money to Wednesday StarCraft on Thursday, Friday Dungeons and Dragons, Saturday free, Sunday Dungeons and Dragons. Well, they're all drinking nights. Let's be fair. Copy, Sheepa. Whoa. I'm looking forward to joining in one of those eventually. If not New York City, what can I say? It might have to be the Netherlands or Michigan or elsewhere, or Italy, most likely. Where'd the contact go? It goes south. Oh, here it is. Retrograde space-wise to keep the ring plane direction, also prograde. What the? So basically, the rings are moving here, right? So all this stuff is moving. The simulation rings are moving while they're moving away from me if I stay stationary, right? Delta V. I guess. Okay, now it's this way. Oh, what is that? Burning outsider. The heck? Burning outsider is listed as abandoned. I saw her record back on the station. Holy shit, it's an abandoned ship? Would I need one of those arms for this thing? Can I just shoot out the cargo hold? This is cool. Too dangerous to go on board. This piece of junk has to be towed. Are you volunteering, Anna? You can take 10 tons of remass and see if you can boot it up. Oh, I think Anna Reed wants to go in. Copy that. Orbits. Okay. I'm learning something new all the time here, Kadera. Copy that. All right. Are you Okay. You must know what song I have in my... That's Tukshipa. I volunteer, Anna? Okay, let's try it. Well, I guess I am now. I'll get my EV. Oh, extra vehicular activity. She's gonna go outside? Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Oh, man, so we do have space legs in this already. Hope it doesn't blow up when we lose Anna. I'm on board trying to boot this baby up. Okay, cool. It's just... Okay, I guess they don't have the animation of the little guy going there. That'll be a nice touch, but this is cool. Ah, shit, Captain. I think I broke my arm here. This ship is coming apart. I need to get to medbay. Shit, how the heck do I get her out of there? Oh, I didn't see it. It must have been really quick. Was that her right there? Oh, shit! Holy shit. Saladas base, this Hypertech show. We just had a mass explosion here on an abandoned ship. I think we lost our, repeat, a mass explosion here on an abandoned ship. I think we lost Anna, over. I think I saw it was so small, though. Holy shit, dude. That's tragic. We lost Anna. Ringing phone, babe. Hold up. I'm gonna have to go now. 1 second. I'll be right back. This is like 2001 Space Odyssey here. 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me put some flying toasters. Tá. Vamos se falando pra gente ver. Vibratório. Nós te falamos no ano que vem. All right, that was nuts. There was a huge explosion. We lost Anna Reed, I assume. My head is discombobulated because of so I think we lost Anna Reed. Let's see if there's a carcass there. That was a pretty big explosion, but I think I'm gonna have to go now. So I'm gonna run the outro, alright? Let me see. Outro, there you go. Thank you so much, Codera Software. I'll be back later. Have to have some lunch now. But that was a really nice way to end. Nice surprise. I'm gonna set a course to base. Wait, is that still that thing? Let's go see if there's a carcass there. Thanks, Sheepa. Enjoy Dungeons and Dragons, man. And enjoy the beers or whatever beverage of choice you're using. You're consuming. I just want to take a quick look to see if this oh, we're almost out of fuel too. Holy shit, dude. It's gonna be like full of pieces around here. Like it's full of pieces. Oh no, that's someone else. That's Ego drone. Okay. Let's try to set a course. Look, our thrusters got smashed. Let's try to set a course, okay? To base so we can save it. We're just gonna have to. If we can't save it, we'll reload with that. We'll get back Anna Reed. But if we can't, we'll just have to lose Anna Reed. That was quite a dramatic way to go. Astrogator, Enceladus Prime Station, plot a course. All right. Here we go. Excessive acceleration of spinning will force the fuel rods in and cause reactor meltdown. Ooh, that's a nice detail. Oh, nothing special, just cocaine followed by 3 beers and a drop. What the heck is a drop shot, dude? What, when that kicks in, some XTC avoid to get into character. Just look, we survived the re-entry. And now I'll sell all this. We lost Anna Reed due to that mishap. I want to have someone do that again because I missed going into the little animation of the little space flight of the person. That was really cool. Look, Anna Reed is gone. I'll do a little chant and prayer for her. We're gonna have to hire a new. What was she? She was I forgot what she was. Okay, this is the mechanic. We'll find out, Russ. But let's go rate someone. If you have any suggestions on the stream, I'm all ears. If not, I'm going to take a look around. First of all, let's see if someone else is Rings of Saturn Twitch. That's the category. There was also a Delta V category, but the Rings of Saturn seems to be the Oh, there's another one here. So my category, okay. Actually, in the URL, it's Delta V, but here's Rings of Saturn. Cool. Any other live channels? Guess we're the only person. We're the only person there. So let's see if I don't know who's streaming. Deco Nora streaming. Zero to Hero out there. He is. Let's go say hi to Zero to Hero Alec. Been a while. He dropped by the other day. Have a good one, Raz. Thank you so much. Kadir said she's probably just on sick leave. Kadir, maybe she got, you know, the really good space suits, and maybe she just got pushed away, and we're gonna find her. That'll be interesting. Thank you so much, Kadir Software. I'll be back playing this game later, and I'll be back. I'll also be playing other games here and soon. And I really appreciate you dropping by and give us some inside information about Delta V Ring of Saturn. An excellent game here. All right, gonna put a raid for Zero to Hero Alex. That's some sort of Star Fox thing in the beginning of his stream. This gentleman, I think he hails from Poland, but he lives in England, I think. He flies a lot of the types of simulators I like IL-2 Sturmovik, DCS. Right now he's playing, some IL-2 coming up. Maybe we'll see a Mosquito, maybe something else. Let's see how it goes. Oh, my pleasure, Kadera. Thank you so much for making this game. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm enjoying it a lot. All right. Peace out to you all. Hypertext Hero logging out now. Rating. And I should mention I am going to upgrade my credits to all those lovely gifts that Arthur and Sheepa gave in the stream. Over.